All right, we're gonna go through the top reasons that you're gonna have a thread break. We're gonna start from the bottom and work our way up. Number one is gonna be bobbin. Your bobbin position and your case tension could have a lot of reasons why you're having a thread break. If it is too tight, it is gonna cause thread breaks. If it's in the wrong position, it will cause thread breaks. Number two is your blade underneath your needle plate. Now to check that, you can take these two screws off the back, pop the plate off, and make sure that there is no thread caught underneath your blade. If there is, you can clean that out. Number three is going to be your needles, okay? The position of your needles. All these needles have a long channel from top to bottom that needs to be facing forward on your machine. There is a notch on the back of the needle that needs to be facing to the back. So if your needle is in the wrong position, facing the wrong way, turn slightly, it can cause a thread break. Also, needles do wear out. They do wear out. My rule of thumb is if I have 3 thread breaks, or I call it a worm, where it starts gathering on your thread, 3, I will change my needle. Hook timing is another one. If your hook timing's not right, if it's off, 4 or 5 degrees, your rotary hook is catching your thread and it is going to break your thread. The needles can also get barbs and nicks based on hitting the hook timing barely, and you're not going to know that. Number 5 is going to be your thread path. Now we start here and work our way down, but the most common ones for thread path is your thread at your take-up lever can jump over to the side here, and when you start it, it's not in the right position, so it can cause a thread break or a false thread break on your machine. On your tension wheels, it can jump behind any of the machines. It can jump behind these wheels, so it's not in the channel on the wheels. It also can do the same with this piece as well. So your thread path from top to bottom, your thread should be within your channel here, all the way around, 360 here, down, and within your path here, and not jumped over to the other side. You also can come back for number 6. We're going to go with your thread. Your thread could be bad, it could be old, it could be caught underneath the cone. So if it's caught underneath the cone, it's going to pull and it's not going to allow the thread to go through the thread path. 7 is speed. Some threads are just not meant to go at 1,000 stitches a minute. So for speed, your metallics, your Burmalanas, your specialty threads, it is beneficial to lower your speed just a hair in order for it to work properly. And last but not least, number 8 is your digitizing. If you have too many stitches combined or in a smaller space, it bunches it all together, it's too tight, and it will break your thread. So check your digitizing. So these are going to be your most common thread breaks. We start with cone and thread, thread path, needles, blade, bobbin, and rotary hooks, guys. So those are going to be your most common thread breaks. And like I said, you can get false thread breaks as well with these issues. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and hope you don't have a lot of thread breaks.